Hello and good morning everybody. Welcome back to another live stream of Black Ops 4 with me, Spartan G Gaming. Now I've had an eventful day yesterday of playing a little bit of Call of Duty. Just trying to prestige the weapons up that I didn't prestige up when I got them to gold. And all manner of whatever could go wrong in games has actually been going wrong. So when you guys give me in your comments, okay, we're going to have a chat about this throughout today's gameplay. But there has been, I suppose, plenty of cheaters in the game, which I don't mind, and if people cheat, it's entirely up to them. But there seems to be a massive thing going on about cheats, and in-game at the moment there have been players outside the map. In one particular game that I was playing, there was a player on my team, thankfully, but he ended up getting 205 kills in one game of domination, which is absolutely insane. So there needs to be a patch, there needs to be an update very, very soon, and it isn't making the gameplay fun. But there is so much carnage going on in the maps at the moment. I haven't got a clue what's going to go on today because nothing's been changed since yesterday. But what we're going to do, guys, is carry on with the SMGs. We're working the SAUG, or the SAUG, however you like to pronounce it. And we're going to get this to gold camo today. Now, this is the last SMG, as you probably know, guys. And good morning, Supernova. Good morning, Mr. Corsa. I'm well, thank you. I hope you are as well. But this is the last SMG, as I said, before we get these SMGs to diamonds. So I can't wait for this today, guys. So this is the last one we need. Now, I haven't actually done any of the weapon level. We haven't got any headshots as of yet. This is the first time we're ever going to use this SMG. I've heard it is a pretty decent SMG. Let's just have a read and see a little bit of the description. So it's a full auto submachine gun, superior handling with fast firing and a smaller ammo pool. Now many of you have probably already used this and you're probably going to tell me how good it is or how bad it is as your comments start coming in. Hello Jake Casey, how are you, mate? And you're saying there was a dude in one game, he was invisible. Well, that doesn't surprise me. As I said, I mean, all yesterday, that dude in my game, he got 205 kills. I think, I'm not certain what the map is called at the moment. I think it's Arsenal. It was on the Arsenal map. Now, around the outside of that map, as you know, guys, if you do go outside the map, it will say, you know, basically you're not allowed out there. You get a warning. The time runs down. Now, there have been players outside of that map, basically underneath all of the, I don't know what you'd call it actually, the, I suppose, if I say building, you're going to know what I mean, kind of parts of the building that surround the outside. They've been underneath it, they've been inside it. So whatever's going on there, I do not know, but it's not new to Call of Duty. It's just a shame that it's happening so early on, and it's just affecting gameplay. It's mental, it really, really is. Good morning, Matthew King. And you're saying you got diamond LMGs yesterday. Well done. That's brilliant. Doing assault rifles now. Okay, that's excellent. I'm really, really happy to hear that. And Supernova obviously congratulating Matthew there as well. And Brody, good morning to you, Brody. Thank you so much for joining us again, bro. And you know, you got 3 guns to go. Well done. That's brilliant. I think I'm not too far ahead of you. I think I've got 4 because I'm just prestiging the weapons up when I can. Obviously in my own time, I don't want to prestige them up. Obviously if it's going to take too long in front of you guys, I want to obviously just get them to gold. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got the Helion Salvo to gold. We've got one of the pistols, so that's 4, 5, 6. So I've got about 6 guns to gold at the moment, or 6 weapons to gold. This will be the 7th one today. So, you know, I'm not too far ahead of you, but I know some of you have got loads of diamonds on most of all the weapons so far. And Jake Casey are at 9 out of 28 guns there. Matthew King, the last LMG is godly with operator mod. I would leave it for the first, then do the challenges for the gold because it makes it so much more easier. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. Okay, so you level it up first, then do the challenge. Yeah, okay. I'll bear that in mind when I come on to that. Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys commenting for yourself. That's brilliant. So I'm going to crack on with this thing, guys. I hope you have had a wonderful weekend, guys, making, you know, plenty of opportunity to get this double XP in for this weekend. I think it does end. I'm not certain, but I think it does end, I think, about maybe 5 o'clock UK time this evening. I'm not 100% certain. I hope not, because I want to try and make the most out of obviously the double XP. But I'm going to put my headset on, guys. I'm going to read the comments out as they come in, as always. And I'm going to try and keep up with everyone, saying hi to as many of you as I possibly can. So it looks like, I mean, there's 27 guns, it looks like. I haven't actually counted them on myself, but that's not too bad, I don't think. I mean, no doubt they're going to bring plenty more weapons out as we go on. Right, let me just check this. We've got the SAUG 9mm set up. We can't have any optics or attachments on, so we'll leave that. I'm going to keep that stim shot on for the time being. That might change, though, the more we experiment with this, because I'm not certain how this SAUG is going to handle, how it's going to perform, whether what gameplay is like. I mean, as I've already said, yesterday was just horrendous gameplay. Absolutely horrendous. We have the flat jacket on. Now, the only reason I'm doing flat jacket at the moment for, and I've got that equipped, is just purely for calling card challenges. I've got the gold-blooded on, again, purely for calling card challenges. I'm keeping Ghost on and Team Link for the moment because they're hopefully going to keep me a little bit more invisible on the radar, and I can obviously see where my teammates are as well, giving me a good indication where the enemy are. I like that perk, that Team Link, that's good. So hopefully that's going to kind of help me in a little way to get headshots. But I think to start with any weapon, the most important thing is obviously tactics and keeping the aim, as I always say, at head level. That's always definitely going to help. We've got to try and make sure we do pre-aim, okay? And if you're pre-aiming around corners, again, that's going to make sure that you keep your aim kind of roughly about head level. And also the specialist character. There is a specialist character, as you know, guys. I'm actually going to start off, I think, with Domination this morning. We'll give this a go. This is where everyone was cheating yesterday in Domination. I did play it a few times yesterday, but then I had to come out of it because it was just unplayable, guys. Now, Jungle. I don't know about you guys, how you feel about Jungle. I'm actually really disliking it at the moment. I had too many games yesterday where it was just giving me bad memories, and I just could not get a kill in Jungle. I don't know if, again, every player in that match was cheating, but it wasn't a good sign of great gameplay at all. So if I see Jungle, I'm actually going to come out. There's another one as well that I just could not play in, and that was Icebreaker. Icebreaker for me as well. I don't know if they're the kind of maps where the players have been found in the cheats on. I don't know. But it just seemed really, really crazy, insane, unplayable gameplay yesterday in those two maps alone. So if we see them, I'm probably going to come out, and I'm not going to actually play them for the time being until they bring another update out anyway. Okay, let's have a just quicker look down. Good morning, Clostier. Clostler. How you doing, bro? You're Prestige 5. Sorry, man, my eyes aren't that good this morning because, like I say, I've been playing quite a lot on Call of Duty, and my little screen in front of me here is quite small writing, but Ghostler, I mean, Prestige 5, that's amazing, mate. You've obviously been making the most out of the double XP, haven't you? That is awesome. I think I'm kind of now getting on to Prestige 3 myself, but Prestige 5, that is absolutely, you know, well done to you. That is good. But we've got to make the most of it while we can. Now, I'm going to choose Prophet. Remember, guys, that Prophet does have that Seeker as his kind of piece of equipment. When it becomes available, we can actually use that to help along with the bonus headshots, okay? So we're going to try and see how many headshots we can get in the couple of hours play that we're going to have today, and then we're going to carry on with it as usual later on. But remember, guys, this is the start of getting the SAUG 9mm to gold camo, and this will be my first diamond camo for all the submachine guns. So I'm really looking forward to this. But yeah, yesterday I just spent a lot of time really just going over some of the weapons that I hadn't maxed out the prestige. So I was just doing that on my own time. Obviously you guys have already seen me, you know, get the guns to gold. You don't really want to see me keep playing with it, as it's nice to get on to the new one. So remember what we said, guys, always, you know, pre-aiming as much as we possibly can. The sight on this SAUG, I mean, isn't totally bad. I've had guns that have had worse stock sights on them, but I do prefer, as you know, that reflex sight, especially when going for headshots. Sometimes I find, we're going to be brave here, guys, we're going to try and take point C. I can hear someone, yeah, he's shooting me through the wall. That's a little bit unfair, that, but then again, you know, it is part of the game. If you've got an idea of where the enemy is, then why not fire through the wall? Simple as that. Okay, we're pre-aiming, we're getting our aim up. I want to get on the scoreboard with the first headshot if I can. Get those headshot rolling. Now, I wonder if we can sneak up down here. Now, the first kind of fire that I've had off this SAUG 9mm hasn't been... Is that headshot? Come on, one of them must have been a headshot. Okay, my teammates are down this end. That's the great thing about Team Link. What? Okay, we got B, guys, but... I'm going to just jump in the water, get out of the way here. Okay, so we're losing Bravo. Let me just come up behind. They might hear me, though, coming up from the water. That's the only problem. Yeah, I thought they might. But already the first amount of fire that I've had on this is a pretty good sound. I love the sound that comes out of this SAUG. It's got kind of a raspy sound to it. It's got quite a decent fire rate as well, which I'm really pleased about, because we've worked out in Black Ops 4 as well. We need to pump as many bullets into the enemy as much as we possibly can. So the quicker we can get these bullets out, the quicker. There we go. That's a lovely headshot. Just pre-aiming, as I said, just in little slight positions. Now, are we going to be brave? I think what I'll do is go around the long way. Okay, maybe not. What was that? A gunship inbound? Wow. Okay, they've got a gunship, guys. I mean, it's only just the start of the game. How on earth has anyone earned a... Again, I just hope there's no one cheating. It might have just come from a care package. It could potentially have come from a care package, but I'm actually not going to get caught up in that. I'm going to hide in here with these dudes. I think like everyone. I'm not going to let my Seeker out just yet, because if I do, I'm going to get blasted by the gunship. All we can do at the minute is just try. Blimey, they are See, this is what happened yesterday in Domination. I was finding that there was just score streak after score streak after score streak just coming out. I've never seen nothing like it. I don't know whether there's a cheat or a glitch out there at the moment that you can get, you know, score streaks out without even having to earn them. But for them to have the gunship and an attack chopper within the space of maybe like 3-4 minutes worth of gameplay seems a little bit strange to me. Considering there's only like 1-2 people who've only got about 4 objectives. That seems a bit strange, that. Okay, I think they're all out the way. Oh, I didn't actually anticipate that player just standing there waiting. Because sometimes if they do stand, which is why you can't really anticipate it sometimes, if they stand there too long. Sometimes if we do that, we get shot, you know, straight away. And it seems strange that they've been waiting there all that time and not one teammate has actually taken them down. Okay, I tried to kind of go for a hip-fire aim at the head there, but that was a lot harder than I thought. But this is actually a really good SMG. I do like it. It's starting off not too bad. I mean, this might be one of those weapons where it's probably better off as stock. Maybe put a reflex on just to help with headshots a little bit more. As I said, I don't really like the stock sights too much. But this way, yeah, I'm going to have to change this one. I'm not really liking it as much as I thought when I started. And it isn't too bad. But I don't know, just that little dot, that little tiny dot, just again, isn't enough for me. I need to have that red dot sight just a little bit bigger. With that nice reticle in the middle. Well, I'm going to get my Seeker out here. I'm going to hopefully try and use this to get an extra headshot if I can. I think, has he found someone? Okay, there's one. What? Okay, I'm just going to have to go for kills there. I don't know what that was there. I had that little tiny red dot up on that second headshot, I mean, we got the one before, so it wasn't too bad, but we could have easily got 2 headshots there. But for some reason, that little red dot was just on his head, and it was just like the player in front of us was just invisible. Okay. Now, I'm just going to say hello to Daniel Pill, I think that is. Correct me if I'm wrong. But good morning, dude. How are you? Thank you for joining this live stream of Black Ops 4 at the moment. And Brody, I'm going for my kill confirmed challenges. I need to win 15 games by 25 points, but always get put on the team full of bad players. I'm sure you'll get that today, Brody. I don't think that'll cause a problem. But good luck to you good luck to anyone really in all your challenges, whatever it is you are looking to complete. Now, there was an enemy there. I don't know if yes, I did just get that kill there. That was a little bit blind fire, actually, because I couldn't actually see the player. I knew I was anticipating him there. Have we got another Seeker? We haven't got another Seeker yet. Right, I'm just going to try and work my way round to point A, but I've got a feeling they're going to have a little idea of where I am. Yeah, they just you can just guarantee on it, can't they? As soon as one know you're there, they'll sit right back at the end of the map because they know that you're going to be round there somewhere. I do the same thing, so I don't blame them. But then it's about anticipating where actually they are to try and kill them before they kill you. But that's how they sometimes sneak up. But we've got a Seeker, yes we have. Right, let's see if we can get a nice headshot this time with the Seeker. There we oh. That's another thing you've got to be careful of, guys. I mean, instantly dying there when, in fact, you know, the player had been shot. But sometimes if they get their aims on, again, the aim on that second player was on, but it just didn't register any hit markers on him. I got the first kill, obviously. Okay, we're up to level 4 already, just in the first game with this SAUG SMG. Now the Hellstorm is coming up. I don't know if we can hide up quickly here, because normally I get it on top of me. Yeah, I told you guys, every single time. Every time I get it. I'd say I get Hellstorm on my head probably about 95% of the time in games. It's crazy. There's all the other enemy, or like team players that the enemy could use that Hellstorm, but I'm the only one who gets it. Excuse me. And the funny thing is as well, I've got Ghost on, which is supposed to keep me off the map a little bit more than anything else would do. But, I mean, I know it's not going to prevent a score streak from seeing me. But you would have thought in some way, if anyone was not going to be visible on the map, it would be moi. But obviously not. I mean, that's like cold-blooded. Cold-blooded is pretty good for keeping you off the map with score streaks. But again, I mean, I've been killed by score streaks, even having cold blood on. And it's like, what? So I'm still not convinced entirely that some of these perks actually do what they say. Okay, we're going to get our secret because the enemy around here somewhere. I need to try and get another headshot on. No. Ah, teammate, thank you. And as we said the other day, guys, even though the Seeker can be pretty good for getting extra headshots, sometimes you've got that to battle with. Teammates killing your, what could be potentially a headshot. You've got teammates shooting you. Now, he jumped there, otherwise I would have got that headshot in there. There's a lovely hip-fire headshot. I think sometimes as well, I mean, when we're using a new weapon for the first time, I think it's, you know, just trying to obviously warm yourself up with it. Just trying to make sure that you're getting that aim right just with the stock sight that you got. If you're like me and you don't tend to like stock sights too much, then sometimes it can take you a few kills just to get used to where head level is with this. Now again, just getting hit markers on there, but we managed to get the kill in the end. I'm just going to sit back here. I mean, obviously the enemy are, I think, spawning this end, but this could be good because this will help enemy come our way And in a moment, I'll get that Seeker out again, and then we can hopefully get another headshot. But I've got a feeling they're going to be coming around knowing where I am in a moment. Okay, that wasn't too bad in there. We got a few headshots in that game. But again, I'm going to need that reflex sight on. That sight is going to definitely help me get more headshots, because that little tiny red dot is just not to my personal preference at the moment. See, that teammate, he shot me and he got my kill. That was proven there on the kill cam. So sometimes that happens, which is a little bit unfortunate. Okay, let's say hello to Owen Kelly. Thank you so much for joining this live stream, mate, and for your comment. So, thoughts on Black Ops 4? I'm loving it, but 3 loads of bugs and broken weapons. I keep taking breaks. Playing Infinite Warfare instead just gets too... titting? Okay. What you're saying there, Owen, okay, is probably what most of us are thinking anyway, okay? Because Black Ops 4 is not entirely smooth running at the moment, okay? But I'm just going to quickly see if I can put that optic on. Did I unlock it? Yes, I did. Right, okay. I've got these little sights open, but I must admit, I do prefer the default little red dot reticle. So we're going to keep that on. Have I got any attachments? Oh, we've got 2. Stock. I'm definitely going to put that on for the time being, being as I've got the chance, because it has got a little bit of recoil. So that's going to hopefully stop my fire bouncing off the enemy head when I'm going for the headshot. I think that's what happened, and I experienced in one of those, if you remember, in that last game I just played, because I was aimed at the enemy head and it just kind of bounced off and just wasn't getting the headshot I thought I was going to get. But putting stock on should hopefully tame it and stop it from bouncing around so much. We're going to try and be Prophet again. Yes, we can. But Infinite Warfare, you're going back to Infinite Warfare. I mean, that is an amazing Call of Duty game. I love Infinite Warfare. Okay, I think we're up with the comments at the moment. Thank you to everyone watching this live stream with me, Spartan G Gaming, today. For those of you who are new joining to us, what you are thinking you're watching here, guys, we are working at the moment the SMG. I've been doing so much weapons just recently, but we're working the SMG, the SAUG 9mm. We are intending on getting this to gold camo at some point today. We're working headshots at the moment. As you know, we will need 100 headshots. Once we have got it to gold, then this will be the first diamond camo that we will have on the tally. That was a nice crafty kill there. Coming all the way up into our spawn. But then again, I mean, I'd sometimes do that myself. I really do. Wow. Is that another enemy there? I didn't even see anyone there. I see someone move to the side, but there was no way he could have got the shot on and killed me before I had the time to move. But there we go. That's part and parcel of the game. I mean, yesterday, did anyone else experience the crazy game, any crazy gameplay experience? As I said, for those new watching, what I said right at the start, I was in a game where it didn't matter what we were doing. There was a teammate, luckily on my team. I didn't know him, he was just in my team. But he got 205 kills in one game of domination. It was on this map that I'm playing now. That was absolutely insane. It was the Arsenal map as well, where I found players, enemy players were going outside the map. They were getting underneath the buildings and just getting, oh, crazy. Come on. Sometimes you feel like just sitting back and not even moving, because it doesn't matter what you do. There's always enemy. Look at him, he's getting triple kills, quad feeds, the lot. Triple kills again. You just got to watch the feeds, guys. This is mental. Oh, and I'm getting hit again. It's one of them games, I think, what we're experiencing, where it doesn't matter what we're going to do, we are going to get annihilated. Obviously, I'm going to keep up with it because I need the double XP, but, and again, it's glitching there. It's actually glitched out before I got hit with the Hellstorm. What was that? I'm just going to stand here. I'm only going to get hit by the attack chop, but this is mental. I'm just chasing one enemy down. They're all in that spawn where I was. That is crazy. And then I just get shot again from behind. I don't think any of their enemy have been shot yet. And the look in the feed, it is like all them killing us. There's only a few like members of our team who are getting a kill every now and again, but this is absolutely insane. I just managed to get that kill before I shot a teammate there. Right, okay, when it's like this, we're going to try and get, obviously, headshots another way, because sometimes we'll experience... How did he know I was there? They've only just got a UAV up, and I've got Ghost on. I was still moving at the time. They should not have known I was there. I love games like this. I absolutely love them. For the time being, what I'm going to do is just sit back. I don't care. We're going to have a look at any more new comments coming in. Okay, so we are actually up to date with the comments here. This is one of them funny games, guys. If you are just joining us, can we get a headshot? We're up to level 5. Was that a headshot? Yes, it was. There we go. We're on the board with the first headshot in this game. We've got the Hunt camo unlocked. So that's for the first 5 camos. Now, that has come very, very late, because we should have got that maybe in the first game. Normally, I'm good for anywhere between 5 to 8 headshots on Black Ops 4 at the moment, on average. But we've managed to get 5 in like 2 games, which isn't great. Now, they are just controlling the game crazy, and they're coming from everywhere. I think if it's one thing I've noticed already about the SAUG in regards to performance, is it's very good at hip fire. Very, very good at hip fire. It kind of really pumps those bullets out really quickly. And any enemy kind of in the way at the moment is it's just second best every time. Can't even get a fire off half the time. Right, what I'm going to do is get my Seeker out, guys. And I'm going to get out a little bit further over here, actually. One thing we don't want is obviously team members shooting or getting our headshot kills. There we go. There's another headshot. Oh, come on. There's really 2 or 3 surrounding me every time. We're being vision pulsed as well at the moment. So there's, look at the glitch. Wow, it's just stopping and starting. What? I know the teammate shot me there, but before that, I didn't even get a hit marker with that hip fire. There's me telling you how good this was hip fire. But again, it's just one of them games that you're going to come across where you just can't really do much in it. But yeah, in answer to your question earlier, Owen, about, you know, my thoughts on Black Ops 4, I'll let my other watchers as well obviously comment on this and their thoughts, because obviously everyone's thoughts are going to be different on Black Ops 4. I actually really love the game. I mean, I'm going to love any Call of Duty game anyway, but Black Ops 4 is really, really good in respect to the maps I do like, the graphics are good, sometimes you do have really smooth gameplay. I love the camos, I love the challenges. The only thing I don't like is the connection and the spawning. The spawning desperately needs to be changed or done something, because, again, you're finding that's another problem. There's too many hit markers in the game. I mean, this should be hardcore. It shouldn't take that many bullets to kill an enemy, but sometimes you can get hit markers into an enemy, you know, pumping about 6 to 8 bullets into them. We've had experience of this live streaming, and it still doesn't kill them. If it wasn't for that kind of annoyingness in the game, this would be one of the best Black Ops games that they've ever had to date. But we know they always have their little teething problems to start with. There's a lovely hip-fire headshot. And there's another headshot. So 2 on the bounce. You see, when they start coming in, they start coming in. You can normally do this throughout the game. But it's just making me work to get into that position to start, because the reaction speed of other players sometimes seem insane. I've never seen in any Call of Duty game some players' reactions as lightning fast as what they have in this Black Ops 4. It's just everything just happens so fast. It's like, what is going on? I haven't even been able to try and capture a point yet because I just can't actually get into a position to do it. I'm going to try and take it. There's no way I'm going to take it. I'll tell you, they're just coming from everywhere. Good on them though. It must be a good team, but annoying gameplay really is because we all like to win. We don't. No one likes to lose, but they just. And I hate to look at my kill-death ratio in this game. It is crazy. Going to be crazy. But we're going to hopefully come away from this with about maybe about 5 headshots again. Hopefully, I'm going to get my Seeker out again. I've got to try and get at least another headshot if I can. Now we're giving out my position right here because we just went across. Now there could be an... Oh, did we get the headshot? I did aim at headshot. Yes, I did. So that was another headshot there, guys. So we're aiming for like 5 in this game, but I would like at least 10 out of every game so we can try and do this in kind of the 100 headshots in about 10 games or less, really. Again, just not even getting a hit marker on. It's like we're really dead before we've actually even got a hit marker on the enemy. Wow, look, hit markers again. Hit markers again. And then we go and get the kill for it. We'll just kill the enemy before they've killed me. There we go. That's one of them little things, isn't it? I shall go back to comments in a minute, guys. Because I did put a question out to you there. Now, I can't wait, actually, for this particular game to go on. Because this is one of the maps that I struggled on yesterday for getting kills. It just seems that everybody just knows how to run the map by now, these teams. And they are just annihilating everybody. This was one of the maps that guy got 205 kills for yesterday. There we go, 2 headshots on the bounce again, guys. So that's looking a little bit more better with the average. We're getting it up there. Even in a rubbish game like this, remember, the most important thing is getting still them headshots whenever we can. I'm not fussed about kill-death ratio. I'm not fussed about multi-kills. If I get them, fair enough. But all I'm concerned about is the headshots. We've got to try and get as many out of this game as we possibly can. Oh, and then we're getting spotted again by a teammate just standing there, who obviously knew we were roughly there, somewhere there. Okay, I think we've got the Seeker again, guys. So what I'm going to do is get that Seeker out again. We'll see if we can get another bonus headshot if we can. Oh, no! Wow. I thought I see Ruin just sliding over my head there, but I just too slow a reaction to do anything about it. Right, let's get out of here. The teammates have got B for us, so that's a good thing. We've got another headshot, guys. That will make up for that Seeker one we should have had a moment ago. But the thing you've got to anticipate as well on this particular SAUG is the recoil. It has got a bit of bounce, as I said earlier. So we have to take that in consideration. We've got another headshot, guys. That's another good one there. Shame we didn't scoop it round and get 2 there. I thought I was going to do that, but just got shot by the second player there. Now, if we can take C, I won't mind that because that'll add to the points. So it's all double XP, isn't it, guys? I'll put my contribution in. Oh! Oh, what was that? I think I just got the aim completely wrong there. What? Yeah, you've only got to show yourself for a split second, haven't you? And they just instantly kill you. They've just got no chance to even pick your nose or do anything. It's just insanely quick. What annoys me, I think, most of all is the fact that when you get shot by an enemy, it seems like it's only like 1-2 bullets that they're pumping into you to get the kill. But yet, on certain weapons that I'm using, it takes more than that. Sometimes it's taking even 6 bullets just to kill an enemy. I don't get that. Anyway, let's go back to comments, guys. We didn't get too many... Well, we actually got quite a few headshots in that, so I was pleased that we come out of that really horrible game what we had there with at least 6-7 headshots. I'm going to count actually, but let me go back to comments. And James Live, welcome my friend, and thank you for joining us in this live stream. And you agree as well, they need to change the spawn and then it would be much better. Yeah, there's definitely something, as we said previous live streams before, that there is something desperately needs to be changed about the spawning. It's just not the usual Call of Duty spawning as we know. Look at that, a 0.5 kill dev. That is dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. 10 headshots, guys. There we go. Out of a game like that, so poor and so annoying, we actually managed to get 10 headshots out of it. So that wasn't too bad, okay? I'm pleased with that. Did I enjoy the last game? I'm afraid I'm going to have to put no. I didn't enjoy that, even though I did get 10 headshots. If they said, did you enjoy the amount of headshots you got in that game? I would put yes. Now we're going in Summit again. That team who just annihilated us looks like they're going into it again because that's the one they prefer. That's the one they know they can get millions of kills. I'm coming out of it. I'm going into a different game. I'm going into another one where enemy do not treat me that bad. Okay. Mr. Corsair. I love the game, but the game definitely needs work to fix things and mean what is the spawn. Yeah, everybody's in with that spawn thing, aren't they? It is insane. But I don't know if they've done that with a meaning behind it to make us all better players. Because obviously we're going to have to adjust our gameplay if it is going to be this way. I mean, look at that. Why spawn me and I get spawn killed with a player, an enemy player right by the side of me? I've just come into the game. Why is that? Why do that? Why spawn me where an enemy is? That's not even giving me a chance to put my sight up. How is that fair? I mean, there should certainly be a distance away that they spawn you, especially if it's you just come into a game that's already started. There should be some distance away. Oh, cheers, teammate. That's nice of you. Wow, what a start to a game, guys. Getting spawn killed, then getting killed by a teammate, and it's half time. Whoa. How's anyone supposed to pick themselves up from that? But that's like we've just been saying about the spawning. Exactly proof and point there. How insane was that? Starting a game off halfway through and then getting spawn killed within like 2 seconds of me entering the game. Awesome. But yeah, they definitely need to do something about the spawning. There's something not right with it. This is one of the worst Call of Duties I've seen with that. But then again, as I said to you, it could be the way they want us all to go, where in a way it's helping. It is actually helping good players get bigger kills. Because that's the way that some players like it to be. It's different when it's obviously on the other foot and they're getting killed, then they won't want it to happen. But for those players who are getting the kills in the spawn, they wouldn't say it any other way. They want that to happen. But for us who are struggling with that kind of thing, and it always seems to happen to us, that is basically not fair. I mean, we got a headshot there and then we died. What was that? This game gets weirder and more insane the more you play it. But I have to say, guys, over the weekend, while all the double XP has been available for us at the moment, I have seen some really crazy gameplay. I really have. It's just been mind-boggling, some of the stuff that I've seen in Black Ops 4. And they definitely need to get on top of it very, very soon, because if not, it's not making it fun, is it? That's the only thing. It's just definitely not making it fun. Yeah, don't look any other way. Just look the way that I'm coming. You know. And I'm the one got ghost on. I'm moving. I'm supposed to be invisible to any enemy UAV. But it's like they know I'm there. It's nuts. It is nuts. But you'll have to let me know, guys. What? Where was that? He wasn't even in front of me. He was invisible. There was nobody in front of me, guys. You must have seen that. It reminds me of that active camo, actually, that Spectre had in Black Ops 3. Do you remember that? The active camo. There's no active camo in Black Ops 4. And I remember, actually, now I mentioned that, there was one of you said, I can't remember who it was now, but said that you had in your game yesterday, and in, like invisible players. I think I've just experienced what you had. But I see gunfire shooting the teammate in front of me, and there was no... What? Again, this is absolutely insane. I can't get no gameplay going today. I'm going to have to come out... Do you remember what I said, guys, about a few live streams ago about playing Domination? It is unplayable. This is what I mean. The last few games I've played Domination, I can't do anything. It is crazy. It is absolutely unplayable at the moment, Domination, for me. I can't play it, and you can see the reasons why. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we're going to have to change and swap things up after this, because we're just getting spawn killed. We've got invisible players killing us. I can't, look, again, spawn kill. It is crazy. And annoying. So annoying. I don't care if they've got an RCXD. The amount of kills they got, they should be getting the biggest of score streaks now, not the little RCXDs. Now, he's got me aimed up, guys. Where did he go? I mean, a teammate shoot him, I think. And then I got shot. Lovely. But the thing was, I couldn't run in after I'd got my Seeker shock in him, because if I had have run in, he had his aim up to shoot and fire and kill me anyway. So I had to just wait, like the other day, guys. And look at that. Look. I actually jumped and slid to the side, and he still managed to shoot me. And I got hit markers on. This is one of them games, and I don't do it very... Look, I'm going to have to rage quit, guys. That is just insane. I can't play games like that. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to come out. You guys know how annoying that is. You understand, hopefully, why I've come out of that. I'm going to punch the screen if not. And I'm not like that. I don't usually get upset like that. But, it's crazy. Okay, and yeah, Mr. Corso just saying, well, that's what you think. Well, I think most people would agree with you, and... let's just have a little read what you are agreeing about there. So it seems this year that they have changed things so every come out their comfort zone and play different tags. So yeah, that's what I said. I think they may have done it for a reason. But that reason why I think they've done it for isn't probably one of the best reasons. I don't think anyone's going to get on with it, because if it's going to be... They've set up the game like this and it's going to be like that every time. No one's going to be playing it. Did I have fun in this last match? Well... There was only one reason I rage quit for, is because no, I didn't have fun in it. I was getting spawn killed, I couldn't even get a kill, even though I was getting hit markers on. I got invisible players in there, so no. But they don't ask you why you didn't like that game, do they? They just ask you, did you enjoy last game? No. Why? Ask me why, and then you'll know what the problem was and know why I didn't like it. Okay, let's try a little bit of kill confirmed, guys. Hopefully the gameplay will be better. Hopefully we won't get spawn killed. But I did say this, didn't I, guys, that Domination at the moment is unplayable. I always used to recommend to you guys, if you remember from all my videos, I've told you how to get gold camos or up to diamond or dark match or whatever. You know, go into Domination. Domination is one of the best game modes to go into, because you can sneak up behind the enemy. But at the moment, you can't even get a kill. Well, I can't, personally. I just find it a struggle. I really do. Okay. Okay, and hey, SpaceCat7787, thank you so much for joining us, man. And how you doing, bro? Stay strong. I will, brother. I will stay strong as long as I can. I'm never going to give up. You know I don't. I've been playing Call of Duty since the day it was first released. You know, 15, 16 odd years ago, whenever it was. I'm a hardcore player. But these little moments when we have these... crazy insane gameplays where we know damn well we should have got a kill or whatever, we've just got to muscle through them, haven't we? We just have to come out of the game if we don't like it, get into another one. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better. But one thing we have to make sure that we are constantly doing is getting those headshots. We need those headshots. Well, there's the Panther camo unlocked, guys, so that's another headshot camo unlocked. That's for 10 headshots, I believe. No, it can't be for 10, because we got 10 headshots in the last game. So that must be for about 15, I think, the Panther. But that is the most important thing. Keeping concentration to the challenge at hand. Get other challenges out of the way if you can, obviously, by all means. Do you want that tag, bro? That's yours? Yep. There's another tag out there. You're not going for it? I'm actually beginning to really like this map. This map is becoming one of my favourites. I do like it. Oh, I'd love one of them cars there, wouldn't you guys? What? What? Well, I actually got... Anyway, there's another headshot, guys. See, the red dot sight for me is a lot better to have on than that stock sight. It is making me aim in a little bit more where I'm used to. I think it's maybe just because I'm used to the reflex sight. I mean, obviously, when it comes to headshots, you guys are going to have your ideas and views on what you prefer, whether it's the stock sight or another sight. But I do personally love this little red dot sight on the reflex. Did I get another headshot? No. How is that not a headshot? Right, we've got the Seeker available, guys. Let's try and get another headshot with this. So we can at least get... What are you doing? You're going to blow up there, man. I don't know what he's going to think he's going to achieve here, guys, because he's not going to be able to get back on it. He's underwater. Normally when it goes in the water, it blows up. What are you doing, little Seeker? He's still on the move. Look, he's still coming. He's going to get a headshot for me, I think. He's going to make me get a headshot. Oh, he's still on the move. He actually went through the water. I've never seen that in my life. Normally, yeah, when they go in the water, and it's like that for the RCXDs as well. When they go in the water, they just blow up. Oh, I got the hit markers on there. But this is feeling a lot more better gameplay than what Domination did a few games ago, guys. Like I said, I mean, I'm kind of giving up on Domination completely at the moment. It's either just there are problems with it, or, you know, there are good players in those rooms at the minute playing Domination. Who knows what it could potentially be? I mean, there's lots of factors we have to take into consideration why, you know, things don't work when we want them to in games. We can only come up with our opinion, what we think it is, but we damn well know that it possibly could be something else. Oh, yeah. Even though I didn't see you there at all. Makes you wonder where sometimes they come from. There we go. We'll get a headshot off you anyway. I think we deserved that for my Seeker going rogue a little while ago. Again, I'm just going to try and keep the dot just at head level, because sometimes they... Oh, actually, either there or there. Luckily, my teammate did get him there. Now, again, the great thing is, with the team link, the reason one reason I use it for is because you have got a really good understanding of where your teammates are spawning from, so you know which end the enemy are spawning from, if that makes sense. But I actually like it, and I really do get on with it well. That was a shame that wasn't a hip-fire headshot there. Okay, just trying to keep your aim up whenever you can. When you, where did you come from? They just appear instantly, don't they? Okay. See if we can jump up and sneak up onto an enemy. No. There we go. There's another headshot. But then... Whoa! Another headshot. 2 on the bounce. I thought he was a teammate then. That was luck in a way, but still good because, like I said, I'm so used to in very, very responsive reactions, getting sometimes headshots like that. Okay, let's see if we can get our Seeker out. I think because the teammates at that end, I think the enemy are going to be coming from this way. What I'm going to do is follow him from above, I think, for the time, because I can always dart down here. But he's actually come up here now. I think he's found someone. We'll take these tags. Oh! My Seeker, for some reason, stopped there, didn't it? It stopped, and I thought he'd actually shocked someone just while I started firing, but I didn't realise that the other Prophet character hadn't actually been shocked. I thought that was who he shocked, but obviously not. And then he obviously started firing at me while I was trying to aim in on the head. Now, this can be great here, guys. This is either going to go one way or another, but you do get the chance to get some good headshots here, especially because this... Oh, there's the Monsoon Camo unlock, guys. That's another 5 headshots we've got since the last one, a few moments ago. There's another lovely headshot. You see the red dot, the red dot sight, I love it. I can potentially get headshots every day. I love getting them with this red dot sight, I really do. Just makes it so much more easier for me. But as I said, that's just my personal preference. You guys can obviously have whatever reticle you want, or reflex sight, it's not a problem. There you go, another headshot, so you can just get them on the bounce. It's lovely, that red dot sight. When you get shot in the back though, again, that's annoying, but that's just another part of Black Ops 4 just being annoying with the gameplay at the moment and how they do the spawning, as we've already moaned about so many times. But when you get a flow on, I mean, like I said, my average normally is about anywhere between 10 and 15 headshots a game, as I always say to you guys, and I've shown you many times that we could get that in other Call of Duty games. Black Ops 4 is proven to not be that average because it's totally different. I think the average I'm working out at the moment on Black Ops 4 with headshots is maybe between anywhere 5 and 8, which again is going to get us there slower to get those 100 headshots, but we get there more. I mean, some players, they are actually getting, you know, maybe 10, 15 headshots a game like I was getting in previous Call of Duty titles, but got to get that out there. Oh, come on. See, again, I'm just getting caught out in my spawn this time. My Seeker has stunned someone, but had I not have been shot in the back again, I would have now had another headshot added to the list. Now, I'm not pre-aiming at the moment in areas where I have got a good understanding where enemy are spawning, because they're not actually spawning, I don't think, at this end at the moment, because Team Link will indicate that to you. See, now we've got a clear map behind us here now, so they're either going to come from here or here. But if we stay down here, they're not going to spawn, you see, so that's pretty good. So at least we won't get shot in the butt. But they are spawning over there. Did you see them, guys? See, sometimes... Oh, teammate, why did you do that? Didn't you see that? I was then going to shoot it for you there, bud, but you just run through. I'm going to get back to comments very, very shortly, guys. Oh, come on. I didn't even get any hit markers on him. Well, I think he's coming this way. I'm just going to have to go for the shot there rather than the headshot because I knew it was getting out on. But there you go. I could have had another headshot. We didn't do too bad in that, guys. It was better than domination, wasn't it? A lot better. The headshots were starting to come on the bounce there. We got 2 more headshot camos unlocked in that game, which is absolutely amazing. Let me get back to some comments. And Mr. Corsa, thank you, man. Call of Duty is in my blood. That is very true. Thank you for saying that, actually. And no doubt it is in all of our bloods. You know, all my subscribers who watch me, everyone who watches and plays Call of Duty, it's all in our blood, really, isn't it? It's got to be. I don't, to be honest, I mean, sometimes I will, every now and again, have a break from Call of Duty to play something else when I've really managed to get myself into it a bit more. But no matter what game we play, we always end up coming back to Call of Duty because sometimes, there we go, another 8, guys. So we're getting on average between 8 to 10 headshots a game. 10 in the last one, 8 in this one. So that's why now I'm probably going to recommend to you guys, you'd probably say something different. But I'm actually, because you can see my gameplay playing it live, why I prefer at the moment kill confirmed or maybe team deathmatch and getting headshots. Free for all, I mean, I can't personally play free for all. I do go back to it every now and again, but I find it's hard sometimes for me personally to get kills in the game, let alone headshots. So, for me, to feel comfortable to get headshots where I find them easier, personally, I like kill confirmed with team deathmatch at the moment. If you'd have asked me what game mode to go in, you know, a few Call of Duties ago, I would have said domination, as you know, guys, but at the moment, it's got to be kill confirmed team deathmatch. That's where I'm getting my average headshots up. So it's had to change, unfortunately, guys. But then it's like, you know, different for everybody. Okay, Tamir, hello, my friend. We had a nice win the weekend, didn't we? 1-0. You fell ill. Oh, bless you, mate. I hope you're better now. And you pretty much missed all the double XP. Oh, no, that's... well, like I say, mate, I hope you're better now. Hello, Skylight. Thank you for joining us, mate. Thank you so much for your support, as always. Yeah, I haven't been feeling too great myself as well, Tamir. I mean, I think I've got a bit of a cold, and I think it's probably mostly due to all the late nights I've been having on Call of Duty. But yeah, I'm kind of fighting my way through it today because obviously I want to make another live stream for you guys. I don't want to let you guys down because you've been so kind to obviously watch everything that I've been doing so far and for so many years as well for many of you. What? Where did you go, dude? Oh, what? Come on! If you can't get a kill there, we'll get a kill there then. But yeah, obviously Mr. Corsa there saying I hope you're better as well, Tamir. Oh, I hit markers again. But yeah, I'm kind of keeping the coffees coming in at the moment. If I have a coffee... There we go, guys. But yeah, I find having coffee wakes me up and keeps me going. Oh, that weren't too bad, that, because a teammate shot a teammate, so they'll start getting upset with each other in a moment because obviously their teammate who just got shot, they'll be wanting revenge, won't they? So they'll start killing each other in a moment. That's another thing though that I'm noticing back at the moment. Oh, look at all these teammates' tags here. But yeah, that's another thing I've been noticing as well, that the teammate killing is definitely making an appearance again in this game. They need to change it desperately because at the moment, I found yesterday a lot of the time as well, when I was playing various game modes, that there were players again killing each other for no reason, just coming into a game just to kill you, and it was just so annoying. And when you notice you're in a game like that, guys, the best thing to do is just to come out of it. Just rage quit and come out of it. But there was teams who were just going around killing the other members of their team who weren't friends with them. There must have been 3 or 4 players in the team, but the other 2, they just kept killing for a laugh. But if you know, I mean, if you've been in a game like this yourself, you'd know that what they do, one of their team members will kill you. What? How many bullets was that? Was that a headshot? Yes, it was, thankfully. But how many bullets was that to the head, guys? I mean, you see it yourself there, live. But yeah, what you do then initially, after that teammate has killed you, you'll then go back out of frustration and kill them. But then one of their other teammates will kill you. So they can potentially keep in that game. They won't get kicked out because they've got their teammates killing you. Because remember, you're only allowed to kill someone 2 times. If you kill them a 3rd, you get kicked out. So they've got all that registered. And like I say, some players do it for a laugh, which is very, very annoying. But yeah, it's a shame to see that in games because it is just spoiling the fun of it. It really is. There we go. There's another headshot. Let's see if we can get up here and get them as they come from their spawn. Because sometimes we can get... Oh. Oh, there's another lovely headshot. Just got that before the attack chopper got in there. But like I said, guys, when it works right, you can actually have some kind of game plan to this eventually. And it's only in really Kill Confirm and Team Deathmatch. So like I said, I can actually get my stuff together and actually get anything out of the game. Now, we've got a UAV. First score streak we've had this morning. This is about the 4th, 5th game we've played. But as you've seen, we have had some terrible gameplay moments so far. We've got a Hellstorm now. I'm going to see if I can get up to my attack chopper because we're catching them out in the spawning areas now. Oh, I just missed an opportunity to have another headshot there because the teammate got him. Right, okay, let's get our Hellstorm out, guys. Let's see if we can catch them out the other end of the spawn. They should now be potentially coming. There we go. That was another 2. Shame I couldn't get the tags for them. I'm going to work my way round there, though, guys. Have I got a Seeker? I haven't actually got a Seeker yet. Now, those strike soldiers there, they come down. They are amazing. I had them. Can we get the tags? Oh, he's going to get the tags. That's a shame. I need them to get my attack chopper out myself. Let's keep working now. I'm certain that we can... Oh, no! Whoa, let's get some health on board. Now it looks like, because of the team link we've got on, that the enemy are this... Oh no, there we go. They're spawning this end again now, so they're actually up the other end again. But you can see how team link works. I love it. It really does help me out big time. Now we're going to need to get those tags. Let's see if we can get our attack chopper unlocked. Okay, they're spawning this end again. I think we're nearly there with this. Hopefully I can do it before the end of the game. We're just collecting these tags whenever we can, because there's no one to kill, because the strike team are actually killing everybody. There we go, there's a double, and we've got it unlocked, guys. Let's get the attack chopper out. Hopefully there's time to use it. Let's get another tag. So hopefully now our attack chopper will do the business before the end of the game, hopefully. And there's another strike team coming down. Wow. So the team I'm with at the moment, like I said, I mean, they're actually doing pretty well at the moment. We need to still get some headshots on board. What I'm going to do is get my little seeker out. Hopefully, I'm going to get this tag. I'm going to leave my seeker at the moment because we're actually not doing too bad at the moment. But it's because we've got so many score streaks out at the moment. My attack chopper hasn't really done much, has it? It's a shame because, you know, you earn your way to getting the high-end score streaks out, but yet when they don't do nothing, it's... But look at that, guys. They're like... Those strike team, they are literally insane, aren't they? They just run them out. Let's just have a little look. It's a shame we can't see the kills. I mean, there's one bloke there got 43 kills. But it was like this in a game we had the other day. You got 205, and it was on this map. It seems to be this map at the moment is the one where you can get big kills on. But 205 kills a teammate got that on there. Right, okay, let's have a quick look at the comments. So, Tamir again, yeah, those 3 points massively. Yeah, I know, mate, it's absolutely insane. Salah to get the goal as well. That is even better, isn't it? Yeah, the gameplay wasn't too bad. It wasn't that great, was it? We seem to be stuck in second gear. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we're still undefeated. That's the main thing. Okay, James Live, talking about coffee. I'm going to have one now. Okay, mate. I've still got one made from earlier. Mine's a little bit cold, but I'll have a swig of it. Just to keep that energy up. We need it, don't we, guys? We actually need it. Okay, that's a lot better. Let's see how many headshots. Only 4 in that game, but then we had better gameplay. So it's a balance again, isn't it? It looks like they're going into this gameplay again. Hopefully the team that were getting all their strike soldiers out are not going to be on the other's team this time, because we're going to get hammered instead. But again, I'll go into it because I do like this map. And let me just actually see, because I'm missing a few comments here. I'm just going to go back and scroll up the page again. So I think the last one we were up to was, yeah, Mr. Corsa, same as James Live. I'm now on my 2nd cup. I'm on my first one, but you're on the 2nd one, lol. And Tamir just laughing about it. So you like, you think coffee's awful, Tamir? Oh, I love coffee. I don't know what to do. I like tea as well, don't get me wrong, but coffee in the morning, oh, it just wakes me up so much. It really does. Right, I think we're up to the comments here, so let's just have a quick look at these ones. Bomberman13, how are you, buddy? Nice for you to join this live stream, and thank you so much for your support as always. Good morning to you. Yeah, I think that was the case, wasn't it? But then again, can you have 2 attack choppers out at the same time? Because I think I understand what you're saying there. Obviously, I got my attack chopper out at the time someone else had theirs out. But in this game, I haven't noticed that actually. Can you actually have 2 score streaks out at the same time? Which is why I probably didn't get any kills with the attack chopper. But like it is annoying when you get those high-end score streaks out and then you just lose out because... Now, we're spawning this end again. Let's see if we can get a... Oh, he's running on set, so it was hard to actually get the aim on his head there. And there's a camper just sitting in there as well. I've got a feeling he's going to be in there. We just see where a teammate got shot from there. So, there we go. There's the headshot I should have got for that other one earlier. It kind of always balances itself up, doesn't it, guys? It's like, you know, some moments where you should be getting a headshot, you don't get it, but then it balances itself off next time because you get a headshot without even really doing much to get it. It's just random fire. Now I need to reload. This SAUG though, guys, as you know, this is the first time I've ever used it. Well, this is probably about maybe the 6th, 7th game that we're in here now. What? Where did that come? There's nobody there. But, yeah, the SAUG at the moment, I was talking about that. First time I've used it, as you know, guys. We're getting through the headshots. Pretty okay at the moment. I wouldn't say fast, but they're coming. But I do like the feel of it. It does feel pretty powerful. It does have a little bit of recoil. Nothing like the Spitfire, though. I mean, the Spitfire... There's another headshot. The Spitfire is probably one of the worst SMGs for recoil. There's another hip-fire headshot. Again, just making sure you keep that aim up. You can actually get headshots on the bounce like that. And again, just making sure we keep the red dot just where we anticipate maybe the headshot is going to come in at. Just makes it... We might slightly have to adjust, by all means. But again, it just makes it easier. If you're ready... There you go. There's another headshot. Just aiming up. But then we got caught. There's the agitated camo unlock, guys. Right, we're going to get our Seeker out. Let's get it out. Let's try and get a bonus headshot if we can. Should have really picked these tags up, but I'm more in for the headshots at the moment. There we go. There's another one just before we got killed by his teammate. Or my teammate. I can't believe that. You just shot me, teammate. But luckily, I just got that headshot in there before my teammate shot me. I think we're just going to put it down to he possibly may have thought I was an enemy. That's what we'll say, guys. I'll let him off with that one. If I know that they're shooting me like a second time on purpose, I'll know then that they got this little thing going where they're just shooting teammates. But there we go. There's another aimed in lovely headshot. Let's get the teammate's tag. He probably won't have a chance to get round here. That was a shame that. I was then getting that spread across with my bullets there. I'd actually got the kill for it as well. So it proves I got the bullets in. Oh, that's an enemy. I thought that was a teammate. That's because I haven't got engineer on. That's why. I thought it, for some reason, it was glowing blue. I thought it was a teammate. So again, I'm just getting him. Again, we have moments throughout the game, don't we? It doesn't matter what we do. I actually got the kill for it again, look. Just every now and again in the game, halfway through, I just notice a very, very unresponsive little bit of gameplay every now and again. And I don't know if it's just they've done that on purpose for a bit of balance. I don't know. It just seems weird. But the headshots are racking up. That's the most important thing, remember, guys. Now, again, where teammates are down this end, we can see that by using our team, and they're spawning here. So that means we can now change position again. And that's one of the reasons why I put that team link on. It is great. I love it. Okay, we need to hide up because there's a lightning strike coming in. Okay, we keep checking. There's a teammate there, so we're happy knowing that we're not going to get shot up the butt just at the moment. The teammates are spawning down there again, so now we can change. This is, in a way, another kind of similar UAV, really, isn't it? It's a kind of a UAV helping us to identify roughly where enemy are. Instead of the red blips, we just use our teammates to know where they're getting shot from and roughly where they're spawning, which is great because that's going to help with when it comes to this spawning problem that we do have in Black Ops 4 at the moment. Now we're up to level 9. I thought that was another headshot. Maybe not, though. We're up to level 31. Prestige 2. Oh, you just jumped then, dude, just before I had a chance of aiming at your head. Got to watch this way, but the teammates are coming that way. We've actually got a teammate dead, I think, there. I thought he was camping down there for a moment. Ooh. I saw some shadows coming away there. Okay, that's fair enough. Now, I think we've got the Seeker. We're going to get it out again. We're going to follow it round Oh no! He just shot me before I had a chance to get the actual headshot there as a bonus headshot. Now you're going to come up and get that tag. It might still be there. Yeah. What? He must have climbed up that and mounted that thing in the quickest time, a world record time ever. Did you see how quick he mounted up here, guys? He must have that perk on to help with that. But that was just like instant, because I just had that way covered, as you saw. Now I'm going to try and get up. Actually, teammates are doing the same thing. But I was just going to say, I'm going to try and get out as they spawn from this end, because I take it this is where they're spawning from. But now it's changed again very, very quickly. Let's get this tag and help the teammate. Oh, and then we die because of the barricade. But because I haven't got engineer on, I couldn't see it. I can't see it through the walls. Oh, thank you for that lovely, easy headshot there. Oh, I'm getting cross-fired hereupon. I'm going to keep up with comments as usual in a moment, guys. I'm just going to finish this game off and then we'll have a good read of your comments. I'm going to finish my coffee off. Why is the dog not getting that enemy player? I don't get that. I've noticed that myself as well. Sometimes he'll back off, the dog, from getting a kill on you. Even though he charges for you, he'll back off and then go off after someone else. It's really weird how that dog works. I've actually called my dog, when I do have it in game, Spartan. I called him the Spartan dog. Go get the kill, Spartan. He's pretty good, actually, score streak. Some games, though, you'll find he'll not get you one kill because he'll just get shot straight away. Probably with like an enemy player maybe who has FMJ on. Oh, what? How can anyone do that? I must have just been slightly seen and then they're just getting that shot on and just killing you instantly. That's nuts. Right, I'm going to go this way again. We need to use our seeker again, so let's get it out here. And then hopefully he's going to... Wait, what? It's a bit weird, that seeker, guys. As you know, when you use him, you just got to put up with it for a little while until he finds someone. But until he does find someone, it's like trying to kill anyone who it may not see. And sometimes, yeah, it doesn't always get you headshots, as I said. We didn't do too bad. We got a few headshots in that game. I think we were kind of maybe about 5, 6 headshots, but we'll check that at the end. Let's keep up with any comments. Okay, so Mr. Corsa was the last one that I didn't read, I think, but not sure, but only one person can have an attack helicopter. Yeah, I thought that, yeah. If you're on the same side, and the next person will have to call in there once that's gone. Yeah, that's normally it, isn't it? But I was obviously interested into why my attack chopper didn't actually get a kill. And I think Tamo was just obviously, you know... I think there may have possibly been another attack chopper out. I think you were right, Tamir. I might have to watch that back myself and actually see that for certain, because there was something in that game why I didn't get any kills with that attack chopper. Obviously, all the other score streaks that were out in our game were obviously getting kills as well, so that may have been a reason why, you know, I weren't getting any headshots. But that wasn't actually a very good kill death. I thought I'd done better in that game. I think we just lost out at the end there. There was a lot of... actually got 7, so that's pretty good, guys. That is good. Let's just see where we are. We've got Morocco next. I like Morocco. We'll swatch another... Well, blah, blah, blah. We'll swap to another game mode in a moment, guys. We'll just have a little bit more kill confirmed, because it seems like, as I said, I'm getting more headshots in that, as always. I'm just going to check where I'm up to. So we're up to 30 headshots now. We're 7 away from the 40, the UID. So, you know, we're going to be on here. We've been streaming for about another hour, 15 minutes. So we'll have another, like, hour on here, guys. We'll make it to just over 2 hours. We'll see where we get to with the headshots in this one. Normally, I always get about halfway, don't I? And then we're going to carry on this afternoon. We'll get a few more headshots out the way. We're going to get this to gold today, guys. We're going to get it to gold. We're going to get that diamond camo unlocked, because, as you know, this is the last SMG I need to get to gold for that diamond camo. And then we're going to go back to the last pistol I need to do. Hopefully we'll get that done tonight. We'll start it anyway. And then that's going to be the diamond for the pistols as well. So then we'll have 2 diamond camos registered. And then we can actually change to another weapon. I don't know what I'm actually going to do next. I think I'm going to start the assault rifle because I think there's 5 assault rifles, isn't there? 4 or 5 assault rifles, I think. So I need to obviously get them out of the way quick. Thank you to everyone watching this live streaming and for all your comments coming in, guys. You are amazing as always. And I think what I'm going to do as well to keep up with the prestige, and as I said, what I was going to do with you guys as well is just try and prestige the weapons whenever I can. Oh, come on. But yeah, this Morocco map is again one of my favourites at the moment. Now, because of Team Link we've got on, my teammate just got shot down there. Wow, what was that? That was well delayed, wasn't it? That was well delayed. Well delayed. I thought I'd got a headshot there, obviously not, but there was something not right with that connection there. Because I'd fired plenty of bullets. I think I actually fired a whole clip into that enemy, and as I backed off, it then actually gave me the kill for it. So yeah, it was really, really delayed. I'm certain that I just saw an enemy here. Be careful down there, teammate. There was an enemy just come down here. He's coming down this end. I had an enemy yesterday on this map who was just prone, and he was using his sniper rifle down the back of the map there, guys. As you know, this is a great spawning location for anyone looking to get spawn kills. But he could not be killed. Just couldn't kill him. I think he ended up getting about 70 kills in this match, just on this map. In just a game. And like I said, he was on the enemy team. We just couldn't touch him. Could not touch. Every time you just come into view, wherever you could come into view there, he just shot you. It was absolutely insane gameplay that what he was doing. Good on him for doing it, but I'm certain there was something not right in that, what he was doing, because you just couldn't touch him. Now again, this seems a very, very quiet game that we're playing here at the moment. There's not much gunfire going on, so it would make me suggest that there are players maybe camping up a little bit somewhere. Now, I would suggest that the spawning is... No, we're spawning down there, so I'm going to get my Seeker off this way. I've got a feeling he'll probably go that way, yeah, because the spawn has changed. But it could potentially... Now, there is an enemy up here because he's just shot my Seeker. That's a shame. Okay. Was that not a headshot? No. That's a shame. Because I think that should have been a headshot, considering I was aimed up at the head. But it didn't register. What? And that's another thing that annoys me as well, which proves there is always something not right with the connection in this game, is that sometimes you can actually be behind... There's the headshot. Behind a wall as you kind of make cover from an enemy's fire, but it always seems to shoot you through the wall or whatever it is you're trying to get cover behind, and even sometimes the enemy don't even have FMJ on, but it still manages to shoot you, which tells me that obviously the connection is a little bit dodgy, but we all know that. Right, I need some energy, guys. I'm just going to have a quick sip. Ooh, that's good. I'm not going to tell you guys what coffee I have because that would be advertising and I'm not allowed to do that. But all I can say is that it does wake me up a little bit and it keeps me going. Now I've got a Seeker, I'm getting it out. Oh, come on. Just standing there waiting for me. Well, not for me specifically, but just waiting for somebody. Now that actually splattered as a headshot there, but it didn't actually give me, again, the headshot. Thanks for leaving the tag, dude. I appreciate that. Now you can have that because that's your tag. Oh, I'm the one who get it from behind. The teammate's just happily running through. Just watching it now. You can see where the teammates are just getting killed from down there. So we're going to hoss it off this way. There's a lovely headshot. Now I'm just going to wait here because I don't want to get shot. Is that an enemy there? It is, isn't it? Yes, what a headshot. Wow. I just saw his weapon poking out there as he was just camped. Because I think that was that dude who was camped up just in the corner who shot me literally two deaths ago. He's just one of them players who just stands around in the corners and just obviously catches you out as you run past him. Which, you know, is part of his tactics, obviously. And there's nothing wrong with that. But that was just nice that I got to see his weapon there because there wouldn't have... He'd have probably... There. Oh, come on, there's a barricade in there. No, that would have been a lovely headshot. But it's obviously we can't use all the perks at the same time, so it's either have an engineer on or not. Engineer is obviously a really big help when it comes to the, you know, opposition having their pieces of equipment out. But again, sometimes I have it on, sometimes I don't. I'm just going to adjust my headset here. This fallen off the back of my head. Now, I'm going to say something here, guys, which you're probably going to find quite funny. I actually broke yesterday my headset. It actually snapped in half, and I had to super glue it back, guys. Now, anyone else would have probably thought to themselves, okay, we'll go out and buy another headset. But I actually, as I've said to you before, love this headset that I've got on. And I wouldn't change it for the world. So I've super glued it, and it's actually staying together reasonably well at the moment. So I'm going to leave it until it's actually absolutely destroyed and falling to bits before I do decide to change it. But why, you know, buy something new if it's still working and working very well? That's what I say. Oh, come on! Should have got the headshot the first time, but I don't know if it had already kind of registered as a teammate getting the kill before I actually got him. Sometimes it does that, doesn't it? It's like you're marked for death. It doesn't matter if you fire bullets into that enemy or whatever. They're kind of marked for death before, but then it changes its mind all of a sudden. Right, okay. We've got a teammate down there. Let's get this Seeker out again, but not just yet. I want to just try and put it out. Right, I'm going to do it now. And we're getting shot upon by that dude up there again. He is up there. I think the spawn has changed again. They're coming this way. Watch your back, dude, because it looks like they're changing this way. He's seen someone. Oh, what? I got a hip fire kill on him. Shirley. Who's Shirley? I keep saying Shirley. Now, my Seeker has... Oh, cheers. Again, that's the only thing with not having an engineer on. You can't see the mesh mines. Oh, what? I've got hit markers on. The game has changed again instantly, guys. The balance of the game, which I always call it the balance, is now not in our favour. The favour at the minute is with the opposition. But again, I should have got a headshot there and never got a headshot. I could not have aimed into that head anymore, but it just didn't give me it. So, like I said, I think for some reason the connection just changes every now and again. But we got a few more headshots. That's the main thing. Okay. Thank you to everyone watching, as always. Just keep your comments coming in, guys. Let me know what a weekend you've had. Have you been having any of the gameplay that I said earlier in your game that I had? I mean, I had so many people cheating in the game. It's unbelievable. They're outside the map, inside buildings and stuff like that. What I mean inside buildings, not just taking cover inside buildings. What I mean is they're actually in the walls of the building. I had one team player yesterday. I was in a game of domination. And for those of you who are watching new now and you didn't hear me say this, they got 205 kills. So that's the eventful weekend of double XP that I had. And some of the games I was going into, they were not... Actually, I like Gridlock. That's a pretty good map for getting headshots. They were unplayable, guys. Absolutely unplayable. But I hope you guys are all enjoying the double XP. And how did I manage to break them? That's a good question, actually, Mr. Corsa. They're just getting old now. I think, well, I say old. I think I've had them for about maybe 3 years. I've had them for. And they're just literally falling to blitz. And I think I must have had them laid out on the floor in my living room. And Nobody's owning up to this, but somebody's left them on the floor and somebody has actually stood on them, which seems quite funny. Normally I have them in the table where I am in my room here, but somebody's actually stood on them and no one's owning up to it. So I don't know who done it. I didn't actually do it, but no one's actually owning up to who broke them. So all I had to do is just glue them and super glue them, and I'm actually still working. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to have a headset today. But they've held very nicely and they're still brilliant. I love them. The sound in them is awesome. So that's how they managed to get broke. Somebody, I think, stood on them or sat on them or one of the two, and that's how they got broke. But they just actually broke just at the side here. Just this little bit. I don't know if you can see here, but I've actually super glued it just at the side there, guys. But all the leather here, the padding is actually worn away from really good use. I mean, I know there probably are better headsets out there now, but these X07s, they are absolutely amazing. I mean, I don't want to make it look like I'm advertising them. I mean, they're a better headset, so you can actually get in other headsets you can buy, obviously, guys. These are just the ones that I had, and I like I said, I actually really like them. But eventually I will get a new set, but at the moment my funding for Black Ops isn't, obviously, this isn't my job, as you know, guys. I just kind of buy equipment whenever I can, and you know, it's just one of them little things where we can only afford what we can at the moment. But yeah, I'm loving them, and I'll change them whenever I can, guys. When I get a little bit more funding for this, what I'm doing on YouTube, you know, with my own personal money that's coming in from my job, then yeah, I'll invest a little bit more money into it for you guys, because obviously I want. I mean, even if there's like a headset, I can test for anyone if you guys are interested in, you know, what, or if you're thinking of actually purchasing another headset. I mean, I'm probably happy if you guys are interested in that, into telling me a headset you're thinking of buying. I'll test it out for you. I'll actually buy them and yeah, we'll give them a go on air. That's not a problem at all. I can always let you guys know how they feel, how they sound and all that kind of thing. And there's an easy headshot, guys. I love that. Sometimes you can always come up behind there, because that's a place where enemy do sometimes sit. We do it ourselves, you know, these little positions. We get used to them. But I do like Gridlock. This is a fantastic map. You can actually run very comfortably around here and actually have good gameplay. No. Oh, no. Teammate, what are you doing? You just shot me, teammate. Again, I'm not actually, you know, that upset, because I know that this is what they've been doing all weekend. You're just getting teammates shoot you in game for no reason whatsoever, other than just shooting you because they... I don't know whether it's because they just don't know you're a teammate, or I don't know. I mean, obviously they haven't got Team Link on what we have. Some of them might, but we don't know what they've got set up. Obviously I can identify my teammates because they're all highlighted in blue. So I kind of know who to shoot and who not to. Sometimes I shoot accidentally a teammate if they're in front of my face or they've spawned on top of me. But the majority of the time, I really don't understand why. Oh, I tried to do the same thing he done there, and literally he got the shots off before I got a chance to get mine off. But yeah, we had the same thought there. Oh, come on. I actually got the kill for that, look. But I just died in the process. Well, they don't actually class it as a death. You will see it on your scoreboard as you've got the kill. You'll get the points for it. What? Literally, how did I die that time? There was nobody around. I had my back against the wall. And that was a pistol as well. It looked like that Mozu. I actually got shot by a Mozu. Like, so you can see my targets here. And there was nobody there in front of me when I died. How did I get shot by a Mozu? But that's the next pistol I'm actually going to be using, guys. The Mozu is on the list to be done, and that's my last pistol before I can get them to diamond, so I can't wait for that. I've actually heard good things about it. Like, it is a one-shot kill weapon most of the time. There's a lovely headshot. And what I'm going to do, because I think they are spawning this end, I'm actually going to try and... Actually, I better not do that. I was going to go up that ladder there, but I don't want to get shot up the butt. But now my teammates are in there. I thought there may have been maybe enemy up the top there, as you know, guys, in that little room up there. Now, we can see from Team Link again where our teammates are. So we know which way roughly now to move to head towards the enemy. I'm actually going to keep this. They've got a UAV, so I've got to be treading carefully now, but let's get our aim up pre-aimed and see, no, the teammate just spawned there, so I doubt very much that the there's a enemy. Let's see if we can get I knew I was going to come second best to that because I'd actually started firing after running, and that's one thing that I had to adjust. I actually got the kill again for it, but that's one thing I had to try and remember not to do too much of, or just recently in my gameplay, because I found where I was lagging out most of the time was after running. I always thought that it may be something to do with connection. I'm still convinced that it is to do with connection, but then when you get like that and you're shooting on the enemy and it doesn't kill them, again, that must be a connection issue. There's no reason why he shouldn't have died there. But, you know, it's just one of them things you just got to put up with, as we always say, and move on and focus on the headshots, basically. Thanks, teammate, again. I think the second time you have shot me now. I mean, you know, that one, fair enough. I was maybe in your fire, but he may have just been lucky to get me. I think they're spawning this end again now because all my teammates are down the other end. So we're going to try and keep our aim pre-up, but roughly where head level would be. Oh, great. And then again, as we were moaning about the other day, just getting shot in the back again. Shot in the back seems to be a common thing on Black Ops 4. No, teammate. Oh, you... Again, that's the thing we have to keep being upset about when teammates do get our kills for us, because that could be a potential headshot there added to the list. Wow. Now I had perfect aim there, but I had to push my trigger twice then to get that kill. And then, you know, you just get a stupid hip fire kill like that with just the first bullets. On that same enemy, we just had to pump 2 triggers into him before, if you remember. But definitely something up with the connection in this game. It's not flowed as strong as it should be. I got hip fire on there, I'm certain I did, but again, it just didn't register the hits. Do you want that tag, dude? Get it, because we need it. Well, we don't actually do it. We're actually in control of the game at the moment. It's not going all too bad, but yeah, I'd like these headshots in this game to come a little bit more frequently, as we haven't had too many. Have I got a Seeker? I haven't actually got a Seeker again at the moment, so we're just going to have to build up to that. Just going to watch my back. As you know, guys, I'll get shot in the back every single game. I don't think there's ever been one game I've played in Black Ops 4 where I haven't been shot in the back. Now, that is what I hate, when an enemy spawns right in front of you. Because your normal reaction is, hang on, you know, that could potentially be an enemy that's just dropped out of the sky, spawned on top of you, so you sometimes feel like you have to fire. Just plonk down here a minute. Yeah. It's like they're invisible, isn't it? Now let's get this Seeker off. Hope we don't get killed that way. Where you go? Oh, and then again, just randomly getting shot from wherever. And my Seeker has found someone, but it's just a shame that it wouldn't have let me got there because I just got shot down dead before I had a chance to chase after it. Okay, let's get ourselves hossing up to the enemy spawn. Or what we think is the enemy spawn. We assume it is, which is why we come here. I mean, teammates are down the other end, so, you know, oh, again, how many hit markers was that? We're up to level 10 now with the SAUG, so that's pretty good in this first kind of like hour and a half's worth of gameplay. So we've nearly... I'm not certain how many levels there are on the SAUG. Normally I think there's 12 on the SMGs. But again, I think we could have done a little bit better with headshots in that game. But again, the connection, as you saw there, wasn't stable. There was definitely some little moments there where we should have got kills and we didn't, as always. Let me keep up with the comments, guys. And Rick Grimes, thank you so much for your comment, and thank you for joining this live stream of Black Ops 4. And you keep getting spawn killed and a lot of cameras. Yeah, it seems like everybody is having the same kind of moments at the minute. It's crazy. It really is crazy, them spawn killings. And yeah, Mr. Corsa, they do still work. And that's all that matters. That's completely true. They do work absolutely beautiful. So, you know, I'm not going to change them just yet. We've got the stock 2. Let's just actually see what that does. Again, the kill death there was just down. It's not good. But how many headshots? Only 2. That's bad. Now, I'm actually going to be fair here and say that was... I did, even though my kill death was down, even though I didn't get too many headshots in that game, I did actually enjoy it. But then again, when you think about it, connection wasn't that great. So I'm going to actually say no again, because there was moments that I should have had kills and I didn't. I'm actually going to come out. I'm going to change players, and I'm actually just going to check what that stock 2 was. So the stock 1 at the moment is improved movement speed while aiming. So I like that. If you remember, guys, we'll go back to those of you who watched my videos on the headshots I was getting with most weapons on World War II. Now, I used the scope basic training. Now, that will help with movement speed while you're aiming. But instead, we can't have that as a perk, so we're now having it as an attachment. And this is very similar to that. I like that when going for headshots, because I love that aiming in, as you know, pre-aiming at head level, and you can do that and move a little bit more quicker with that stock on. In World War II, sorry, it was the scoped, if you remember. But now this stock 2, let's see what this is. So now we've got maximised movement speed while aiming. Maintain aim when jumping, okay, and landing, and movement while prone. So that's pretty cool. Excuse me. As I said, I've got a bit of a cold mode, so I'm going to actually swap that with that. I'm actually going to put... Can we put stock 2 on? We can't. Why can't we put stock 2 on? It's unlocked, isn't it? It hasn't got a padlock on it. Ah, it does say that it requires weapon level 2. Sorry, requires weapon level 11. But there's no padlock on it. Sometimes they put a padlock on it, don't they? But there's no padlock on it. Okay, so all we can have then at the moment is that stock. I thought we could have it because there wasn't a padlock on it, but obviously not. Right, okay. We've got 10 out of 10. So what I'm going to do is we don't need that because we haven't actually got one on. And we're going to use another attachment. I'm just trying to think what could potentially help me out better. Would reloading faster improve? No, not really with this weapon. It's pretty good as it is. Doesn't need really the faster reload rate. I haven't been caught in a situation where I've needed to reload fast at the moment. This could potentially help the quick draw. Improved aiming speed. But then again, on some weapons I've already applied this on and equipped it, it hasn't really helped with that aiming up speed. Again, connection kind of says otherwise. So at the moment, quick draw isn't really benefiting me in any way. It is a potential thing I could use. Now, what I'm thinking of is grip. This is obviously going to reduce the recoil. So I'm actually going to have this on. I'm actually going to go with the grip because I have been noticing a little bit of bounciness off the enemy head, which again, we'll try the grip on and see if it does help. Let's go into another game. Let's just check where we are with the headshots if we get a chance to do that. Okay, we're getting through them. Let's put that camo on. We've got 39. One more for the URD camo, guys. So we're stonking through them. And I'm still going to be on here for a good while, guys, until we break for lunch. So hopefully you guys can stick with me while we get as many headshots as we can. I like, as you know, to try and get to at least 50 headshots halfway. So then when we do the next live stream, literally like, you know, when we break, we'll have an hour break or something like that. Then I'll be back to it again this afternoon. And then we'll do the last 50 headshots, which hopefully won't take that long. Get on to the technical camos. We all know what they are by now. And they're not really that hard technical camo challenges. They're the usual stuff we need to get with any weapon, really. But yeah, we're going to get this to gold today, guys. At least some point today. We'll get this to diamond. See what diamond looks like with the SMGs. No doubt some of you have already got your diamond SMGs. I'm a little bit behind because I don't play it as often as you guys at the moment. But yeah, all we can do is try our best at getting as many headshots as we can in this particular live stream. Okay, let me just have a look at any other live comments coming in at the moment. Where did we get to? Okay, so we're up to there. So, Austin Smith, thank you so much for watching and for your comment. They HyperX headsets, they're best quality for the price. I've actually got a good idea of what you mean, actually. They are, yeah, I've been told they're actually pretty good. And like you say, they're not too pricey either, are they? So they could be my potential next set to purchase. thank you for that. Anyway, Austin. Mr. Corsa, I have Astro A50 wireless. Okay. Yeah, these are wireless ones that I've actually got, but I have them plugged into my controller. I've got a set of platinum wireless headset as well, which I spent a good bit of money on for the PS4, because I've got a wireless set for the PS4 as well. Whoa, look at all them coming. Because I was concentrating on talking there, there was like 4 or 5 enemies. I could have actually got a quad feed there. I didn't expect them to just pounce on me like that. That was crazy. That's the first time I've ever seen a team do that. And I missed out on an opportunity to get some wildfire kills there. I mean, it could be a team that we're up against here. And I'm just going to check, actually. I mean, they haven't got the same clan tags. But it could potentially be that sometimes they do change their clan tags just to make you think that they're not a team, but they actually are. Sometimes when you see them all together like that, they will stick together because they are actually a team. But no, there are enemy around here. I don't know whether I'm going to actually... Since that big bulk of enemy players, guys, I haven't really seen any other players, have I? Where are they all now? It's a shame that wasn't a headshot. I know it's a little bit far distant, but the grip actually helped me there. Oh, cheers. And again, I'm noticing little glitchy moments in the game with connection again. So again, that's not actually going to help me. I'm going to get... Oh, again, just at the time I'm getting my seeker out, it then goes to find someone, but then I just get shot. Shot in the butt. There we go. That'll make up for the headshot I should have got literally 10 seconds ago. So we've got the URD camo unlocked, guys. Now, we've got to be careful here with being shot by that attack chopper. I want to try and keep out of the way, but I do want to get a move on as well. Oh, great. Now, we're just getting shot by that shotgun there. I believe it's the MOG 12. I can't wait to use that. The only time I've ever used it, as you know, guys, I do love my shotguns. They were my preferred weapon in any Call of Duty games. But the only time I've used it so far is in Heist. In Heist, I can literally own that game in Heist. I have played several Heist games, you know, while I'm kind of in the process of just having a break from live streaming. But the only thing is, it doesn't, when you use the weapons in Heist, it doesn't actually add to your weapon achievements with camos. You're not going to get me shotgun that way, mate. I heard you coming. I heard the suppressor on there, or whatever it is, the bounce of your recoil. Whoa, that's a mantis. We need to get out of there, guys. Can we get another headshot? Please, please, please. Keep that aim up. Yes, we got another one. Had to do a bit of wildfire. We had to do a bit of spread there, but we've got the Hellstorm ready to use whenever we're ready. I thought that was another headshot, but it wasn't. Oh, we can get the attack chopper unlocked here if we're very cautious, but I can't. I'm actually running out of bullets. Yeah, I should have picked another weapon up there, but we ran out of bullets, unfortunately. We probably had one more clip left. Right, what I'm going to do is get my Hellstorm out. Now I'm going to speed it up. Oh, someone must have just killed that together because I was hoping they were all going to kind of collide into one there. Let's get our UAV up. Whoa. So I'm just trying to keep that aim up to there. I mean, to be honest, the grip, even though this is a bouncy weapon, as I said, isn't really affecting the stability of it. I'm not impressed at the moment with that grip. Oh, teammate. I was then going to shoot the enemy. You just ran right in front of me. I know it wasn't your fault, but now you're going to hound me because I've killed you. Probably. Now, we're being vision pulsed here, so we've got to be a little bit careful, but then they're getting vision pulsed as well. There we go, that's a nice close. A teammate again. That may have been the one I killed a minute ago, but yeah, I'm getting killed by teammates quite often in this game at the moment. Now I'm going to get my Seeker out over there. Good, good, good. Thank you. There's another one. Oh, can we get another one? Oh, dude. Glitched out there. I feel sorry for him because it actually glitched the game. What? I'm hip firing around. How could I have possibly missed? But yeah, it was definitely glitching out at that moment. I just killed that last man. I felt quite sorry for him actually because he would have been annoyed. If it glitched for me, it would have glitched out for him as well. And it was just stop-starty and dreadful connection at that point. Whoa, there he is again, that dude with that shotgun. I want to get this tag. I want to keep up with the points. So I'm obviously after prestige as quick as can. That weren't too bad. We got a few extra headshots in that game, guys. At the end there, it did start to glitch out again a little bit. What a surprise. But let's keep up with the few comments. And Mr. Corsi, you have to have them both attached to have them both. Okay. And Cameron Cornell, thank you for your comment there. You can put the stock on, but you have to have both stocks equipped. So, because I've got that stock on, is what you're saying then that you have to have both on for the first stock to work? Surely not. How many headshots did we get in that game? 5. That wasn't too bad. But we're still going to plug for more. Everyone's going in there. So let's just have a quick look. So what you're saying is then that stock doesn't actually do anything unless you have that stock to... Actually, look, we've got it unlocked now, so that's pretty good. I'm actually going to swap that for that one instead. Ah, I see. I see what you mean. That's why I can't have it, because you need to. Okay. So like that. I've not done that before, because this is the only weapon I think I've come across where that has been on this weapon to choose. Thank you, camera. I didn't understand that. So now let's understand. Well, I don't know. It's weird because I've had some like second attachment where they class them as a second attachment because you see the 1 and the 2 by the side of them. I've actually had the 2, but not without the first one. So that's interesting. But that one, I understand what you mean now. Let's give it a go and see if that helps because that grip actually didn't do anything at all. The grip did not stabilise the recoil as much as I thought I was hoping it was going to do. But let's try it out. Thank you, Cameron, again for that. I didn't realise that. Hopefully that will help anyone else who doesn't understand that as well. It's the first time I've ever used, you know, those two like that. That's probably why it didn't unlock in the first place, because we had to have both of them on to use the second one. Strange. But there's some meaning and theory behind it, obviously, which is why they've done it. But let's see if it does benefit. Wow, look at the glitching out. Wow. As I always say, guys, I mean, you would have thought the years that they've been making and producing Call of Duties, they would have put an end now to this rubbish connection all the time and, you know, just cruddy gameplay. The money they make off us every year, you would have thought they would invest. I mean, you know, they come out with these beautiful games, this beautiful stuff on games, and it's beyond any of our capability, the majority of us, of how they ever produce anything like this. But yet you'd have thought that something so simple that is needed... Look at that glitch in there. That is needed in a game like this to play properly. Wow. You would have thought they would invest money to sort this rubbish out, wouldn't you? Yeah, I'm not surprised I'm not getting the kill there, because how it's glitching out at the moment is pathetic. Let me just check the connection. I mean, look, my ping, look. is on the lowest it can possibly be, like 34. That's the best connection you can have, and yet I'm glitching out like that. So it proves that it's just the game itself, not my connection. My connection is perfect. But every now and again, there's this problem in the game that just affects it. It's glitching out again. Let's check again what it is when it's glitching out. See, mine is not. It's not mine. There's no problem with mine. At the time it is glitching out, it's something. Look at it. It's unplayable. Wow. Well, I hope you guys are seeing this live, what I'm experiencing here. But this is nuts. I've not experienced it as bad as this before. But hopefully you can see what I'm talking about here in regards to the actual movement and stability of this game. It is crap. Absolute rubbish. I think maybe what it is, when we always do have a problem like this, it's one of the other players that we're playing with at the moment in this particular game. They must have really poor connection and we're all kind of hooked up to them. They must be hosts, because I think when they select host, it's the majority of the players that do have the lowest connection that we're going to host with. That's what I've always been led to believe. I could be wrong. But I think what it is, someone has got a really rubbish connection. Well, we got a headshot, I'm happy, even if we have to rage quit in this game, because it's just unplayable. I'm happy to get a headshot out of it. But it is madness. What? Look at that, I'm behind the wall. How have I now been shot there? Yeah, okay. The connection is bad, guys. I am actually going to have to come out because otherwise I'm going to get frustrated with this. But let's get out of this game because it is bad. It is unplayable. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying and what you're up to. Yep. Okay, Mr. Corsa there, just yep, thumbs up. That's what I meant. Yeah, okay, brilliant. Keep your comments coming in, guys, if you're interested in anything to talk about with Black Ops 4. If I can't answer any of your questions, I'm sure my amazing subscribers who are watching today will help as well. So if we can help, guys, in these live streams with anyone playing Black Ops 4 at the moment, or you want tips or help on any advice on anything to do with Black Ops 4 at the moment, with headshots or any of the camo challenges or anything, guys, we're all here to always help each other, as you know. Now, my coffee is extremely cold at the minute, but I'm still going to drink it. As I said, I've got a bit of a sore throat. Now, Tamir Hanif, are you working today, mate? Or are you... I know you said you weren't feeling very well yesterday, you were ill, but are you back up and running at work today? I'm just going to cough here, guys. I've got a bit of a sore throat, as I said. Trouble is, when I'm yapping on all day, it doesn't help, obviously, having a sore throat. But I'm going to struggle through, guys. I am actually going to break for lunch, as you know, in a very, very short while, as I said. But I just would have liked to have had a few more better games than I have at the moment. But due to connection problems and just, you know, rubbish stuff that's been going on in the game, it isn't helping us get these headshots any more sooner than I would have liked. Now, teammates are going in there, so I doubt very much that there are enemy in there. There we go. There's a lovely headshot. See, as soon as you've got that aim on, it just makes it so much more easier to get the headshot. Now, teammates are over there, so I've got a feeling they're going to be spawning back round this way again. So I'm just going to hold back a moment here. I've got to be careful they don't come from there, though. Now, which way are they running? They're all running back that way. So I've got a feeling the spawn is now gone back that way that I'm now going to head for. There is a teammate down there. He's kind of left Lone Wolf down there. I don't actually know what he's doing. He's kind of... Oh, he's actually just... crouching down there. Cheers, buddy. I'll have one of your assault packs. Now, we're all down this end, so I've got a feeling I'm going to have to work my way back round again, but I don't really want to go that way, because I've got a feeling I'm going to get caught. Yeah, there's at least two in there, but let's see if we can come around this way and catch them out. Was that not a headshot? If not, this... Oh, no! There was another team that came out. See, they're all there together. it makes it difficult to have any kind of gameplay going. You can get a double kill, triple kill, but then you can guarantee if it's in a game, there's an easy headshot. What are you doing, dude? Oh no, and then they're all again coming out there at the same time. Making it very difficult. Right, what we're going to do, because I have an idea of roughly where they are. I think they're down there because they're still killing my teammates. What I'm going to do is put my Seeker out. What? Did you see that, guys? Immediately when I put my Seeker out, it just destroyed itself. It just blew up. What was that? Again, coming second best after sprinting. Now, as I said to you, when it comes to, as a QPR player there, Queen's Park Rangers player, so we need to take that QPR player down. But my best mate, he supports Queen's Park Rangers. He goes to every home game. He is a season ticket holder for QPR. I'm not a QPR fan. Let me get back to your comments, guys. Yeah, and Mr. Corsi, yeah, he said he got a lag. Yeah, all it takes is for one person. And obviously, it wasn't me, guys, because I was checking my network. You see there that it was not me. I got one of the best connections you could possibly have. But as soon as one person has that laggy connection, it affects us all, unfortunately, which is a real big shame. But when you do find you're in a laggy connection game, guys, you know, you've got to come out of it. It's pointless playing because you're just not going to do anything at all. But I'm finding I have more laggy games than I do actually good connection games. But as I was saying earlier, I mean, this money they have for Call of Duty, the money they get off us to invest and improve the game, I thought by now they would have at least improved connection problems. There are games out there, as you know, other games, guys, not Call of Duty, that have no problems in connection when they're in multiplayer game modes. They are perfect connection games. So why does Call of Duty still, or why are they still, should I say, behind the times when it comes to connection? This is one of the, probably the most important games we'd ever need connection for. These are the leaders in this sort of game where connection is a must. But they just seem as if they can't be bothered. Is that another lovely headshot there? Yes, it was. That's good. Okay, I think we're coming up behind the enemy here now, so we might potentially get another one. What I'm going to do is put my Seeker out. It's going through here, actually. He's found someone. Oh, but then he got blew up by my teammates' run of his bombs coming down there. But that is one awesome scroll streak. I've had that myself before, and it does do some magnificent damage. Was that a headshot? No. Why was that not a headshot? Okay, so I'm going to try and get up to that 50th headshot, guys, just to say that we've kind of half done it by the time we come back this afternoon again. And then we're going to carry on. After I've had a little bit of a break this afternoon, we're going to be back live streaming again. So if those of you who are watching now, if you could have the time to watch again later, I would really, really appreciate it, as always. And thanks to everyone joining, and also new subscribers that keep coming on board. We're nearly up to 7,500 subscribers now, guys, and I'd never ever dream of that. That is absolutely amazing from you guys to give me that much support. But let's try and make it to 7,500 subscribers if we can. I think we're about maybe 150 short of that. So it'd be amazing if we could reach that little target of 7,500 subscribers. Now, I've got a feeling I'm going to get shot in the back at any time now. I've got a feeling someone's actually following me round. I get that sense, but no, it's not. We've got our Seeker. Let's get him out. Now, are you going to... Yes. There we go. There's the Bengal camo, guys. So we're up to 50 headshots. So we're where we wanted to be at this stage here, just before we went to a break. And I'm happy now to make this the last game of this live stream this morning. so we can actually carry on halfway through, get the other half this afternoon. Should again maybe take about an hour and a half, maybe up to 2 hours, the same amount of times we had, and then we're going to go for the technical camos, hopefully, by this evening. Get this to gold and get the diamond camo unlocked for the... There's another headshot, so we're past 50 now, guys. Hopefully, though, we can get at least another 2 more 3 headshots out of this game before we break. That would be nice. I haven't actually got my Seeker yet. Excuse me. Now, we've got to be careful because there is a UAV circling here. And they will spot me, as you know. Even with Ghost on, they will spot me while I'm moving. Even though they shouldn't do. Now, that... Oh, no, why did I fall for that? I didn't see it until the last moment. There's a barricade up there. Why did I stupidly go up there? Now, I've got a feeling... Yeah, I thought as much. There's another headshot. Oh, I just got shot in the back again. What a surprise. So we're over halfway now with the headshots, guys. And if we can get as many more as we can out of this game, it means less that we've got to do in this afternoon's live stream. But I must admit, even this is going to be the last game of until we break, guys. And so I'm just going to round up my feelings of the SAUG 9mm SMG at the moment. I am actually really happy with it. It is a really nice SMG. There's another headshot to use. The fire rate is a little bit bouncy. But like I said, even with grip on, it really doesn't stabilise it anymore. So I wouldn't bother putting grip on it. It really doesn't feel like it's done anything at all. The stock 1 and stock 2 are proving to be quite nice because I do like that movement. And also, it will move quicker while you're prone like this. So if you want to go prone, guys, and get that, also does that, the stock 2. It also says as well that it's better with the movement speed while you're jumping around as well. So that's pretty cool. That is something that obviously is needed. So you can do that while you're jumping. Unfortunately, I was just testing out there, showing you guys that you can jump and move very quickly at the same time, but just didn't see that enemy in front of me. But I like the fact that when you pre-aim, getting that headshot on for the aim, it just moves that little bit faster to correct if we need it to. Ah, should have known that he was going to do that. It's very tough. When he's got that shield in front of him, he is tough to take down. But then again, there is Ajax's specialist ability. Try and get this tag while we can. We got a Seeker. Yes, we have. Let's get this out. Hopefully it will stun quite a few here. I can see a few enemy coming this way. And they're camping in the corner there. Oh yeah, there's quite a few. I don't know why the Seeker didn't shock any of them. I don't know whether they got something on that overrides the Seeker seeing them. But it didn't shock one of those players. Now the game is coming to an end. Let's see if we can't get that last tag there for points. There is our tag at the end of the day. There we go. Can we get one more headshot in? No. Oh, potentially we could have done. But I was happy with that, guys. We got quite a few headshots in that game. We're over 50, so now when we come back this afternoon, it's going to make it a little bit more kind of downhill feeling on the way to getting those 100 headshots complete. The SAUG overall, as I said, is a very good weapon. There are certain attachments I wouldn't put on it, but then again, the stock 1, stock 2 is proven to be okay at the moment, but we're going to probably prestige up. Now, I'm going to just check to see what the prestige level is up. We're going to prestige this weapon up. I think the level is at maximum. We're just going to check that. But I'm going to... Actually, I mean, as you saw as well, without any attachments, it is a pretty decent weapon as well. So I'm not fussed in actually not having any attachments on for the time being. Let's come out. Let's come out of this game now. We actually did better with the kill death on that game. That was a lot better. Actually, just check the headshots we got, just so we can see if we're on average. Yeah, about 8. That's pretty good, guys. So 8 in one game. So it's about 8 to 10 at the minute I'm getting with the SAUG, which is brilliant. So the stock 1 and stock 2 is proven to be quite good, okay? We haven't up prestige to maximum yet, the level, so we can't prestige up to weapon level 2 yet. We'll do that as soon as we can, though. Let's just check the camos and see how many we've got in total. We've got the Bengal. I'm actually going to put the Bengal camo on, and we are 53 headshots into it. So when we come back after this break, guys, I'll be about an hour or so, hour and a half, something like that at the most, but I'll let you guys know exactly what time I'm going to be back, so I'll put it out on notifications. And then we'll carry on with it again. We're going to get this to gold today, guys. We're going to get these SMGs in total to diamond as well, hopefully by tonight's live stream. And then move on to the pistol, where we're going to get that to diamond as well. We've got one more pistol to do, as you know. Right. That's going to be it for today's stream, guys. Thank you to everyone watching. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you so much for commenting. If you have enjoyed the video, please don't forget, guys, to like the video and please subscribe. To anyone else who haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe for more Call of Duty content. As we know, we're doing it live stream every day, guys, apart from maybe one day a week or two, depending on what obviously I'm up to. But at the moment, for the next few weeks, I am going to be doing it live every day, 2 or 3 streams every day live, guys. So hopefully you can join me for that. I am just going to read a few more comments before I go, so I don't want to miss anyone's comments. And Lewis Gandster 420, thank you for your comment. Do I play Blackout? No, I'm literally playing multiplayer at the moment, my friend. I will eventually play Blackout at some stage once I've got most of the camos unlocked for most of the weapons, but I'm concentrating on the multiplayer at the moment. But I will get into Blackout and zombies as well. You mustn't forget there is zombie camos as well. So we're going to do that another time, but I can't play everything at once. That's the only trouble. Matthew King, I have 5 ping most of the time. Okay, yeah. You've obviously got a really brilliant connection. Mine kind of sits at about 11 to 20 all the time. That was showing about 30 there, if you remember. But again, it can go up to 99 to have a perfect connection. But the lower your ping connection, the better connection you've got. So yours is actually brilliant. And Dave Smith, Activision penny pinchers. Yeah, definitely. But thanks for that comment, Dave. I really appreciate that. It seems like they want your money, but never invest in what we want as players. In that connection issue. The spawning problem. Sort it out, Activision. Seriously. Benjamin Rose. Bloody TikTok adverts. What do you mean with that, my friend? TikTok adverts. Benjamin Rose again. But I commend you for doing this. You're great. Thank you so much, Benjamin. But what do you mean, TikTok adverts? I see you laughing about that. What adverts do you mean, man? Does it mean you're seeing adverts through my video? I don't even realise you guys get adverts through the live stream. I know for those of you who may watch it back get adverts. Is that what you're talking about? Bad Aim Slim, how you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for your comment. Unfortunately, mate, I am now quitting today because we've been playing now for just a little over 2 hours live. I am now going to have a break from it. We've got halfway through the headshots. Well, we're a little over halfway into the headshots now. We've got 53 headshots with the SAUG 9mm already this morning. So we're going to work the other half in about an hour's time when I come back from lunch. Hopefully you can join us then, mate. But I do apologise. I'm going to have to end now because we need to have a little bit of a break. But Benjamin Rose, it's like Musically. Okay, I think I understand what you mean. They're awful, yeah. Yeah, I didn't realise you guys get the adverts while it's live streaming. I mean, I just obviously had it set up for monetising. But, you know, yeah, I mean, I hardly earn anything through them at all. If anything, it's like a little pence that I get, which is all helping eventually. But I seriously didn't know you guys get them through live streaming. So I do apologise to anyone getting the adverts. But then again, if I did take them off, you know, I wouldn't have any funding for, you know, anything to do with Blackout. So I wouldn't be able to make the videos for you guys that I do at the moment because that's all I can do. This is not my job, as you know, guys. And, you know, any little money I can, and I'm just getting as much as I possibly can from adverts, if that's the case. But I thought it was on playback that the adverts came, not through live streaming. But, okay. And Tony K, thank you so much for commenting. Nice to see you in this live stream. Great to see you streaming. I've been watching you for... I know you have. I think you've commented to me before. I remember your name, Tony K. So thank you so much for joining this live stream. Okay, cool. From Bad Aim Slim. Just gonna woke up, catch you on the... Yeah, because you've got a different time zone to us, haven't you, bless you? So hopefully you can catch us then, Bad Aim Slim. And anyone else who does live in a different continent, that would be absolutely perfect. You can join us this afternoon. And... Sea Scorpion 7070, thank you for your comment and thank you for joining this live stream. We're now going to end it, unfortunately, but you're saying, are you going to get diamond? Yes! This will be my first diamond that hopefully I will get this afternoon, guys. So we're halfway. You can see how many headshots we've got here for the first live stream this morning, just a couple of hours worth of gameplay. We're up to 53. We're going to complete the headshots hopefully this afternoon's live stream, and then We're going to complete those technical camos. They shouldn't take too long. And then we're going to get the first diamond camo for the submachine guns. As you know as well, we've only got one more pistol to get gold as well. We're going to hopefully do that tomorrow. And then there'll be another one once that's completed diamond. So we're getting the diamonds, hopefully racking up. And I can't wait to get my first diamond on the scoreboard with this SMGs. I can't wait, guys. Right. And Mr. Corsa, you're saying you never get adverts. So that's weird that some of you get adverts and some of you don't. But yeah, I mean, you know, all I can do, I mean, I can't control, obviously, when adverts go. I've actually got a button there that I can press whenever I want to say play ad. But I never do, guys. So I'm not putting them, I'm not forcing them on top of you. All the ads that you're going to see, guys, are just what comes from you. I mean, I don't know how YouTube control that. I don't know. It's not something I know. But anyone, obviously, who are getting adverts, I really am sorry that you get them through the gameplay. But again, it is part of, obviously, the monetizations thing to do with YouTube. And I don't know when you guys get them. But, you know, I mean, all you can do is skip it, I would have thought. Just skip the ad if you don't want to watch it. But that's okay. So we're up to date with the comments. We're going to end the live stream today, guys. Thank you so much for those of you who have joined me. And for those of you who have just recently joined me, hopefully you can join me for this afternoon's live stream. I'm going to have about an hour's break, guys. So hopefully you can join me. And I'll be back in about an hour's time. But thanks to all your comments today, guys. And I really appreciate all your support. Don't forget to like the video. And please subscribe if you are new. Take care, guys. Hopefully see you this afternoon. Goodbye.